There are few Play Store settings that many Samsung users and Android users never check. The problem is that these settings determine how the Play Store uses your data, your app usage, and your activities for personalization. So in today's video, I will show you the settings I recommend you checking if you want more privacy and less personalization from the Google Play Store. So welcome back to the Doitright Tech channel, where I take you through everything tech. And in today's video, we are looking at how to improve your privacy inside the Google Play Store. Now, I've already made several videos on how to improve your privacy across Google services, including the Gmail, the Google Chrome, and your phone Google service settings. So if you'd like to see those or check those ones out, kindly check the top right corner right here. You'll find a playlist containing all of those and more. Today, we're looking at the Play Store because Google uses some of your Play Store settings and activities to personalize your experiences. But if you rather keep more of that information private, then there are a few settings you would need to change. But without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, let's go. Now, a very important thing when you come here is checking your Google Play update, because it serves several purposes. Some is to protect you against malwares. So to check the update status of your Google Play, that's what you want to do. Tap on your icon here, then scroll down and go into settings. And here we're going to go to about, and then we're going to check right here for Google Play version. And underneath it, we're going to see update Google Play Store. So you tap on that, and for mine, it's up to date, so we can proceed. Once that is done, let's now move on to the next phase. Now, we're talking about Play personalization, how your Google account uses your information to personalize your experience on the Google Play Store with regards to what they advertise to you. So what you're going to do is come right back here, and we're going to do this. Tap on your icon right there and scroll down. You're going to find this very space that is personalization in Play. So you're going to tap on that, and you're greeted with this phase. Now, this whole space contains the information that is collected from you and how it is used. So let's go ahead and start personalizing it. Here, once you're inside here, there's a first place here, which is personalized Play. This one basically means that your Play Store is now going to be personalized to you based on information that sits inside here. That is your history of usage, and then information that is collected based on these things. So we're going to quickly come here and open the Play personalization options and tap on it. The shocking thing is, inside here, we can see that your device already gives information out. So it says that Play can use information about the devices, take note of that, associated with your account, such as device type, to provide more personalized experiences. So if you're using a tablet, your PC, your laptop, this toggled on gives Play that access to know those devices, and based on it, present you with information or ads or personalized experiences. Then down here is very key. Here you can see using 388 items. These are not necessarily the applications you're using now, but in history of you having your account, all the applications that have run through this account. When you tap on it here, you will see that currently you have all these toggled on. So if you check here, it says Google Play can give more personalization experience based on items that you have bought or acquired through the Play Store. You can choose not to use your specific items for personalization on Play. Your changes may take up to 24 hours to take effect. So what you want to do is come inside here and then proceed to toggle these ones off. For my case, I have to be turning off approximately 388 of these applications so that access or information based on the usage pattern of these applications would not be sent forward to Google. Now, these are all applications you've used for a very long time. So it's essential that you take these off the list of information that Google is having, because based on this, they're going to be pushing you more ads and more applications that they think you might need. Okay. Now, in the comment section, I'll need you to draw how many applications you found right here. Now, I do have another Google account that has got over 3,000. That's my major one. So once you've toggled all these things off, that is the manual way of getting it done. But let's jump back and I'll show you a quicker way to just turn everything off without you toggling them individually off. So we're going to go back out of here. So we've seen all this part. You can turn this off, but it's also a manual way. So anything you turn off here is the manual approach. What you rather want to do is come outside here, tap on this and turn it off. Once you've turned this off, if you come inside here, you can see your device is not going to be given its data out. Neither are all these going to be given their data out. So this is a quick way to turn off that part of the personalization. But the funny thing is, it doesn't end there. Google finds a way to lock you in. If you're not using the play experience here, it can come down here and use what you call your play history. So with this one, it's going to be using the applications that you've downloaded from here, the history of their usage on your device. So you want to come here and tap on play history. And once you're inside here, the first thing you see here is save and play history. What do we mean by play history? I'm going to scroll down and you're going to see something very strange. Now it's telling me that it's now 12:01. At 11:58, I did open Play Store. We all saw that. At 10:38, I did open Play Store. It's keeping tabs on all these activities. So if you go way back, when you open Gmail, when you open YouTube Studio, when you open applications like this, the time you did at the applications you use is collecting all that data. Based on this information, it's able to push things to you. So this history, if you want to keep it on your phone, you can keep that access to Google Play, or you can take that access from them. So what you can do is tap on delete. You can delete for today, you can delete for a range, or you can delete all time. If I were you, I'm going to be deleting all time, and it's going to be across all these platforms. That's the games and the Play Store itself. So I hit on next, and then it's saying it's deleting also. You selected Google Play history to be permanently deleted. I'll proceed to delete. But before I do that, I'm going to show you something quickly. When we come here to save and play history, and you tap on this, so we're looking at the content inside your Google Play history, and we can see here that it includes your activities on the Play Store itself, and then next includes the usage of your application. So we've seen that right now, that the usage of your applications are inside your history. So you can turn these individually off, which is a manual approach, or you can just tap on this and turn that off. That way, the information is not collected in the first place to be used. So we can tap on this, and we have two options. We can just turn it off, or we can turn it off and then delete the history, so that we would have actually done more than one thing at the same time. So this process would delete the history like I showed you previously. We hit on that and all that history is going to be gone. But if you want to keep this on, you could always come here into choose an auto delete option and then choose which time after which you want the deletions to be done. So auto delete play history older than, is it 18 months? Is it 3 months? Is it 36 months? You can select that. But for me, I would rather everything is just gone. It's not going to serve me any positive purpose. I don't need the ads. If you need the ads, you can share that private usage pattern with them. So this is the second part of the things we need to do. Let's jump into the third. So as you can see here, we have turned off the personalization in Play, it's off. Then we've turned off the history in Play, is off. The last one is going to be the My Ads Center. So here, ads are going to be targeted towards you using some data of your usage pattern and all that. So we can just tap on this. And for this space also, we're going to be turning off personalized ads. So here you can see that your account detail is going to be used to help personalize these ads to you, which may include your gender, age, and language. Then categories used to show the ads are going to be your relationship, your household income, your education. All these information are going to be used. Then under here are going to be activities that are used to personalize the ads. It's going to be the activity on site and applications. There's a reason why you want to watch my previous video on the Google account, your Google account, your Google Chrome, and your Gmail account, because we toggle some settings off also, because it's going to be taking information from there. And then your YouTube history usage. So if you search something on YouTube, it's going to translate to this place. And then areas where you have used Google. Okay, so all these are going to be helping them to target ads to you. So you want to tap on this if you don't want the ads and turn those ads off. And got you. Now, if we come inside here, we can see that we've turned off the personalization, we've turned off the history, and we've turned off the ads also. But the sad news is all this has got to do with one account. So you want to go into every individual account that you've got and check the same across them. So if I come here and I jump into another account, this is another account of mine. So if I tap here, I want to scroll down, come to play personalization, and you can see with them, everything is still turned on. So even if I come here, like I said before, on the manual side, I've still got 1,819 applications that I haven't toggled off. You can see here, I've toggled close to half of that. Currently, I have 3,265 applications that I have used on this account alone. So I've only toggled off a part of it and still have over 1,819 of them still active. So what you want to do is go to each of your accounts, toggle that off, turn it off like that, jump into history, turn that history off like that. I'm going to turn it off and delete everything so that old information is also gone and none is being collected. Then for my ads, I'm going to do same. And I'm going to back out. So this is for 2 accounts. You have to replicate it for the other account. And there we have it, a few settings that can give you more control over your Play Store privacy. Check that Play Store update, review where the personalization data is coming from, turn off personalization in Play Store, review or delete that play history, turn off personalized ads, and don't forget to repeat the same across your Google accounts. Let me know in the comment section if these settings were turned on automatically on yours. But without wasting much time, don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.